Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to go over a very notable deal that is available as a part of the Steam Winter Sale, and that is because this game has just had a major mod drop, and it is certainly going to make a lot of people jump back into it. A lot of people weren't jumped into it in the first place, but it seems like a lot of people are now picking it up with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Beyond available now for free. Now, this is a free mod available for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which, if you guys don't know, came out back in 2017, and it was very, I don't want to say negatively received, but let's just say it had a fairly mixed reception, to say the least. It actually had a recent player surge. It went up from 100, actually it was down to like 60 concurrent players, and it went all the way up to 1,300 concurrent players. Now it's kind of settled at 600 players, but it's going up, and I want to promote it a little bit because we do have this mod available. Now, again, this game got a very mixed reception when it initially came out. 2,034 user reviews, 64% positive all time. Recent reviews, though, 57 reviews, 82% positive, and the game is on sale. The base game is 80% off for $7.99, while the deluxe edition is 80% off for $11.99, and that includes the character pass as well. So you can check that out. They have like costumes and things of that nature. Man, Capcom, what the hell are you doing? This is before Capcom earned a lot of their goodwill back. When did Monster Hunter World come out? I actually think the January following Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, because I look at Monster Hunter World kind of being the start of the turnaround point for Capcom. You could look at Biohazard Resident Evil 7, which was before Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but nevertheless, Marvel vs. Capcom Beyond is available on the official website, MVC ib.com. I should say official website. It's not an official mod or anything like that. It's obviously a fan-made mod. It was a love letter to the game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond is a large-scale fan mod that features all new visuals, game modes, music, balance changes, and more. This is not an official work of Capcom or Marvel Games. Compatible only with the Steam version of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Requires purchase of base title to play. So, again, the game is heavily discounted, so you can check it out. They have links posted to Mediafire as well as Nexus Mod, where you can install these mods. Now, I'll go over the instructions on how to install the mod, but just to note, how do I play the new game modes? Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond features 3 brand new offline-only multiplayer modes listed below with their activation keys. Cross Frenzy, Frantic 4-player versus or 2-player co-op with simultaneous 2v2 gameplay. That is with triggered by pressing F1. Single Cross Frenzy F2. Control 2 characters at the same time with 1 controller. Single player only. And then Cross Fever F3. Traditional Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gameplay with the twist. Each character is controlled by a single player. These modes must be activated by pressing their respective key on the main menu. To change or deactivate new modes, you must close and relaunch the game. So keep that in mind. In 4-player modes, players will be selected by order of input activation. P1 plugs in first and presses any button. P2 plugs in second and presses any button, and so on. Teams will be defined as P1 plus P3 versus P2 plus P4. Players 3 and 4 are currently limited due to default controller inputs only. Ironically, having controllers select on in settings and system menu will break these modes, so please ensure it is turned off. Is this mod compatible with arcade and story modes? Yes, both modes are fully playable. Story mode has not been fully optimized visually, so character models and cutscenes may look different than expected in certain situations. What should I know about balance changes? A number of community tested balance changes have been applied to Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. These balance changes can be used online, but only with other players that are using them. Be advised that using these balance updates in online matchmaking modes may result in an inconsistent player experience, and there are patch notes for 1.0, so they are going to continually update this by the looks of it. And known bugs and issues: combo counter can increase and reduce in size during cinematic supers, and character artwork on versus screens and character select is not final placement. This is a significant mod. Also has visual updates and everything like that. If you look through the launch trailer, it's rather remarkable what they've managed to pull off with this game. I was a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I still find Capcom MVC 3 to be a worthwhile game to go through. The ultimate version of that game is on sale. But Infinite was a disappointment in great degrees. I think everybody that played Infinite was fairly disappointed by it. Wasn't this, like, mechanically awful game? I don't assess fighting games at that level in terms of defining all of the technical nuances and everything like that. But Infinite, from an art design standpoint, which is already immediately jarring, and this mod makes it look really solid, and you've got so many iconic characters in there. I mean, that Capcom roster of characters is fantastic, and then you throw in the Marvel characters as well. It's a match made in heaven as far as having all of those iconic characters duke it out in a fighting game. It's always going to be a pretty good time in terms of recognizing some of those characters, but in terms of the fundamentals, it felt like MVCI left a lot to be desired. But download the mod, and again, if you do want to play the game, it's a part of the winter sale, of course, 80% off for $7.99. So even though this isn't an official mod done by Capcom, like, this is why mods are great. Capcom is just gonna enjoy some additional revenue off this game, because I assure you, there are a lot of people that are picking this game up for the first time based on this mod being out, and timing it with the winter sale. I don't know if they did this intentionally. That was a effing genius move. Now a ton of people can buy the game discounted $7.99, and think about how many people jumped to PC gaming over the last 7 years that Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came out. A lot of people may have bought this game on PlayStation, were let down by it, or they thought whatever of it, but now this mod is out. Obviously, you're not modding PS4 games or anything like that, but this gives them a reason to rebuy a game that they already bought on PlayStation, because otherwise, do you think people in droves in 2024 are running back being like, let me go buy Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? No, this is why the modding scene can be such an effective benefit, and Capcom's not going to be the one, I think, that would do anything about something like this. Maximilian Dude was involved with this, so it's not like this is going to be a big deal as far as that's concerned, but Capcom gets to enjoy some additional revenue. Hey, great for them. And I'm not saying it's going to sell millions upon millions of copies, but you already saw the player surge, and while it's not significant, for Capcom, literally free money. Why not just take the free money and not be, you know, crazy about the modding community? A lot of the times, especially with Japanese publishers, they get crazy about the modding scene. It's just like, bro, it's not anything that's going to deter people from buying the game or do anything crazy. Like, it just is an additional reason for people to revisit games, or in this case, for Capcom, literally make free money off people revisiting the game and potentially buying it for the first time. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts, and I'll leave a link where you can buy the game. And the instructions to do it and install it is very simple. Purchase MVC Infinite on Steam. DLC costume purchases are not necessary, but do have additional content if you do own them. Download the MVCI Beyond 1.0 zip from the links above. Unzip the file somewhere on your computer that has at least 8 gigabytes. You can use the built-in Windows unzipping tool or your favorite archiver software like 7-Zip. Do not rearrange any of the folders, files or folders inside. Open Steam, go to Library and Collections, right-click on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, installation, and select Manage. Browse local file, remove any previous betas or mods associated with MVCI and Beyond from your MVCI content packs and mods folder. If it exists already, other pre-existing pack mods may impact stability. Copy the MVCI folder extracted from the zip into this directory, replace any files, open the MVCI from your Steam library or any shortcuts, and enjoy. It's a super simple mod installation, pretty basic as far as that's concerned. But links to everything in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.